Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything there is to know about the brand new Islands update. Now if you want to stay up to date and you want to support my channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications and like the video. It's free. You can change your mind in the future. Thank you guys so much. Let's get straight into today's video. Alright guys, so to start off, I got some bad news. A lot of people's items have been taken away because they've been duplicated. Now I'm sure half of you guys out there didn't even know that the items were duplicated, but they most likely were. I've been given items by a ton of my fans. I've had like thousands of these. I had tons and tons of items, but turns out they were all duplicated and I lost pretty much everything. Another thing that is actually very disappointing is that some of the items that you actually worked for got taken away also. They've been capped off. Some of the items have a limit now. So if I actually go over here to my steel, I had 30,000 steel, but it dropped down to 10,000. It was all worked for, not duped at all. I don't even know how to duplicate items, to be honest. But I've worked very hard for all of this, but turns out they just take it away. It's been capped off. I'm going to be honest, I love this game, but I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I understand the duplication part. Like, it balances out the economy, sure, but you can't, I don't believe that they should have taken away the items that they worked hard for. For example, I had 150 of these. I've worked hard for the gilded steel axes, but guess what? They get taken away. I honestly don't think that's right. Luckily, I worked for all of these. They were not duped, so I'm very grateful for all of that. But next thing we have on our list is actually the XP system. So if we press on this little paper over here, it will bring us to a little page. As you can see, I already got my wood cutting to level 4 and animal husbandry to level 2. But every single one of these little tabs give you extra things that you could craft. So for farming over here, we get seeds. And yeah, they took away all your seeds basically, and now you have to level up to get them. So cactus seeds are all the way back here now. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I'm a little bit sad I destroyed my onion farm because I thought I didn't need it, but turns out now I do need it. They added a new seed called spinach, which is very, very cool. You could buy boosts, actually, but it's 50 Robux only for one thing. So, and it's only for 2 hours also. So I spent 50 Robux for all of these, let's say. I only got it for 2 hours. It's just 50% XP boost. I don't recommend you do it. Wood cutting, these will give you recipes. Obviously, at the end, we get our gilded axe. Hickory saplings, obviously, are probably the best saplings in the game. It's not actually a very good leveling system. I think it's a little bit stupid. But it'll engage us more in the game. But something that's a little bit unfortunate is that, of course, they took away a lot of people's items, even if they worked hard for them like I did. So they might lose quite a bit of players. But over here in mining, max level gilded steel axe, of course. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I'm gonna check because a lot of people have blueprints, right? Refine the blueprints. Not sure if they took them away though. I would not be surprised. A lot of this stuff did get taken away. Can I make a rage blade? Oh, never mind. That's perfect. I still can make a rage blade. If I actually go to a blueprint now. Oh, of course, they took them away, guys. They took away my rage blade blueprints. They took away my spike blueprints. This is a little bit unfortunate. I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. But next over here, we went to mining. Now we got economy. This is, of course, just vending machines. I have no idea what this is. Vending machine purchasing and vending machine. I'm pretty sure this is just so that we could purchase things. So now we have to make it to level 30 in economy just so we could purchase things. So if you come to my island and you're not level 30, you can't buy anything. And then you have to become level 60 to actually sell things to people using vending machines. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, if you ask me. But on to the next one. We now have animal husbandry. This is where you're actually going to get yourself the extra animals. So I actually have myself a cow egg. So I have 2 cows now. But over here, we have the sheep egg spawn. We got shears. We got wool. And with that wool, you could then put it in a clothing loom. And then you can make cloth and clothing, which is interesting, of course. Then we have industrial milkers and industrial wool vacuums. Now this obviously connects to the cow and it will automatically make milk just like smelters. Same thing with this will automatically make wool. I'm not entirely sure if it'll actually create clothing out of it also, but that's something we'll have to wait until we get to level 47 to find out. Next we got forging. This is a little bit boring, I know, but stick with me guys. Industrial smelters, we have to make it to level 8 to get the recipe. Hopefully they nerf them a little bit because we need 3 pink sticky gears. If they nerf them after the economy crash, that'd be perfect. Fishing, obviously we got some fishing stuff. Fishing luck, this really doesn't matter. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of trash. Yeah, you guys get the idea, but I just want to get through all of these. Obviously we have some new recipes that you can cook. We got some uncooked starfruit cake. That is not exactly new, however, you hardly see it. And here's our combat. Combat, we get Bufflecore Island. You now have to level up to make it to islands. So you can't get a Rageway blueprint anymore unless you make it to level 16. Level 41, we then make it to this island. I think this is gonna engage us a little bit more in the game, but as I said, we might lose a lot of players. Iron War Axe, no one really uses that. Let's be straight honest. Heavy melee is Gilded Steel. I've predicted that. Archery is Artifact Bow, Vamp Bow, nothing much. And then magic, we have nothing so far. So I'm guessing we could actually just vibe with that. So if you guys are wondering, the way that you actually level this stuff up, so let me show you right now. If I get myself a Gilded Steel Axe, I can chop down this tree over here. I accidentally dropped something. What is that? Where did I drop? Oh, that was my anvil. No. Need my anvil. There we go. Okay. So if we chop this down, as you can see, we actually get XP. And we get 4 times daily bonus. So before I did not have this much wood cutting. It obviously went up from like this all the way down to that. And it's best to, if you really want to get yourself any kind of gilded steel item at all, I suggest having a little farm like this for wood cutting because it's very efficient. Trees go pretty much automatically. As you can see, after we destroy one, this one pops up and another one will pop up. We're getting a ton of XP. It is a really easy way to farm stuff. Now, let's make our way through the portal so we can see any of the new items. Alright guys, so here we are on the main island, and now, unfortunately, a pretty poor part about this update is if you make it to level 21, so let's say you unlock the sheep, you actually have to still buy the sheep. So over here, or right here, is the sheep right over here. That is the sheep egg. You have to buy it even after unlocking it, so it's kind of like, if you guys ever played a game with like a tier system, then yes, that's kind of similar to that. Forging, this honestly, don't make this. It does pretty much nothing. I hope they make it do something in the future though. Florist, there's a course stuff here. This is nothing new right now, but quests, same stuff. Blocks, anything new that we can't buy? Wait, did they remove carpet? They removed carpet, guys! No! Oh, actually, maybe you'll need wool to make that. That's probably something that you're gonna need. This is new. A berry pie. I've never seen that. Avocado toast. I've never seen that either. Might just be me, though. We can only get a clay totem now, guys. That's a little bit unfortunate for us. Over here's the same. That wraps up the island for us, though. Alright guys, so that pretty much covers all the update there. It seemed like a huge update, but I don't think it was really much. It's mostly just XP system and brand new animals. But before we actually end off this video, I want to go over one thing, and that is showing you how to actually get levels for every single one of these. Now for archery, obviously the way that you get this is by using your basic bow. This is easy, just make an anvil. Make yourself a basic bow. It's quite simple. But there is something I'm a little bit unsure of, which is heavy melee. Now, I don't know what else is clarified as a heavy melee, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one out there, and I don't see any other ones. But magic, obviously, there's no point in leveling this up. I don't know if you get anything special for getting all 99 levels. Iron War Axe is light melee, obviously. Combat, we just got ton of the islands. This is obviously is just defeating slimes. That's how you get these combat points. Light melee, obviously you're gonna use like a sword. Heavy melee, I'm not sure of. Magic, obviously you're gonna use a title spellbook or just a normal spell. Like cooking, you just cook. Use like the cooking bench or use a oven. Fishing, of course you're gonna want to go fish. Foraging, you're gonna want to use your campsite. Now this is probably annoying, but if you don't have a smelter, this might be a little bit hard for you. If you have a smelter though, you'll be able to get to level 62 in no time. It will be quite simple if you have a smelter. Just leave it running overnight maybe. Animal husbandry, I went over that in a previous video, but you're going to want to feed your animals. You're going to want to pet them. You're going to want to milk them. Do whatever they have to offer. Economy, you're going to want to buy items. I'm not sure how this works though, because you can't purchase anything. And if you can't purchase anything or sell anything, for new players for example, then you can't level this up. So someone please clarify that in the comments. Mining, of course, you're just going to literally just use your pickaxe against an ore. Wood cutting, obviously I displayed that. You just cut down trees. And farming, you just harvest crops. So the only crop that you guys should have right now are wheat seeds. So if I get my wheat seeds out really quickly, I'll be able to level up my crops in no time. There they are, wheat seeds. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I gotta shout out someone as promised. If I get my pine tree sign. I don't have a pine tree sign, but I'll just use this one. Pine tree sign. We're gonna shout out Hala today. All of my RB Battles trophies got taken away. That's a little bit unfortunate. This video had a little bit of a sad tone to it because all the items